everyone, so today I have decided to do a bronzy-eyed makeup look, I suppose. I'm not too sure how to name it. This is my first ever video on YouTube, so I hope you enjoy it. So first I'm going to start off with foundation, and I really like it. It is a light coverage foundation, the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. It is a demi-matte finish, but the way the light reflects off of it is really beautiful. I need a mirror. I'm going to add a little bit of this concealer on my eyelid, and I'm just going to tap this in. I do use a concealer to prime my eyelids, but this just doesn't work to prime them, which is why I'm going to add an eye primer afterwards. So now I'm going to set my concealer with Rimmel Stay Matte, dupes my eyelid. Make sure that the concealer stays and doesn't crease. Eye primer, this is from Kiko. It doesn't do a good enough job to conceal veins, which is why I use the concealer underneath it. So now onto the brows. I don't do much for them because I have quite naturally thin eyebrows and don't really know how to style them, if you will. So I just brush them through so that they retain their shape, and then I take the Brow Drama by Maybelline in dark brown and I just set them. So now I am going to move on to the eyes, and I recently got a load of Makeup Geek eyeshadows and I love them to pieces. So I'm first going to be taking a sort of all over the lid shade, Peach Smoothie, which is this skin type colour here. And I wish I had a mirror, hold on. Peach Smoothie on this big fluffy brush. I'm just going to be adding it from eyelid to crease. So today I'm going to be going for a rather bronzy look because, well, when I do makeup I use colours that really bring out my eyes. Here they don't look like much. They are green. Today they just don't look like anything. So whatever. Now I'm going to be taking Latte, which is this Makeup Geek colour. I'm going to be using that as a transition shade. So again on the same fluffy brush. Just going to be adding that into the crease, just sort of like blending it back and forth, creating a transition shade for afterwards. I feel kind of silly now because I haven't zoomed you in, which I need to do. How do I zoom? Okay. I need to keep an eye on this zoom so that I stay in the frame. So now you can see everything going on more in depth. As you can see, I have a spot there, a spot there. Don't pay any attention to those, thanks. I am 15, 16 in a week, so excited. So yeah, teenager skin issues. Now I'm going to take Cocoa Bear, which is a warm toned brown. And I'm going to take it on a slightly more precise brush, and I'm going to be focusing it more on the outer corner of my eye. I don't know if my camera's focused, and I really hope it has. I'm not sure. So just on the outer part of my eye. I will be bringing it slightly into the crease. The zoom was atrocious, which is why I'm trying to move the camera so that you can see my eyes. Just sort of like packing it on and slightly bringing it into the crease as well. So outer corner, windscreen, outer corner, windscreen. Build up the intensity, teeny tiny bit. I'm going to take the same fluffy brush and blend out, so make sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to be taking a more precise brush, an even darker shade, which is Mocha. And you're going to concentrate this on the outer V. Sort of just work it into your socket. I'm going to be taking, first of all, a little bit of Goddess onto the lid, a base lid shadow. And then the exciting part, a Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow. And this one is Grandstand. Now I found that these work so much better with fingers as opposed to brushes. There, do you see the difference? So I'm going to be taking a pointed brush, it's a pencil brush, a teeny bit of Cocoa Bear, the colour that we used in our crease, putting that on our lower lash line. And now we're going to move on to mascara, which to me, no eye look is ever complete without mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which has been my favourite for a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. It is not a necessary step, but I feel like recently this has been making my lashes look spectacular. Okay, so the top lash mascara is done, and I'm going to apply a tiny bit of bottom lash mascara. The Maybelline 1x1, you know, the red tube. So now we're just going to do an inner corner highlight, and I'm going to be taking Shimma from Geek and just applying that in the inner corner, and then going to put whatever's left on the brush on the brow bone. Now the eyes are completely done, we're going to be putting on a little bit of blush, and this is a cream blush. So now my cheeks are actually super pink, which isn't what I wanted to do originally. Oh well. I'm going to be taking the Bourjois chocolate bronzing powder, whatever, and I'm just going to be taking it on this big brush. What I will say is my neck is so much lighter than my face or my body. It's as if I tanned with a scarf just over my neck, and it's so weird. Oh well. I'm going to take it down the neck a little bit. Really quickly highlight. I'm going to be using Benefit High Beam, not Shy Beam. Now for lips, we're going to go very simple, just a slight nude lipstick. I'm just going to dab this on. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and perhaps thumbs it up. Please let me know what you'd like to see, and I will be sure to get on that. Bye!